Hi guys, thank you for joining me for another video. It's just myself today because I've got a day off and Jack is working. So in this video I'm going to be talking to you all about why I no longer support fast fashion and instead source all my clothes from thrift shops or charity shops, and I'm going to be taking you to some of them today. A little while ago when we started exploring minimalism that we also discovered the fast fashion industry and the issues that it has on the environment and the people. And recently I've been doing a lot of research into finding out exactly why it's so bad, what fabrics are so bad to the environment and their production issues. So from then on we started sourcing our clothes and other items from thrift shops or charity shops, we call them in England. So when we were travelling, if we could find second-hand shops, we'd always go there to replenish our backpacks. But sometimes it would be tricky to find items that we needed that weren't second-hand. But now there is no excuse, because where we live in London, we literally have 5 amazing charity shops just up the high street, and a little walk away we have loads more amazing options as well. So I don't know loads and loads of facts about the fast fashion industry, but what I do know is enough to make me not want to support it anymore. So what is fast fashion? Well, basically fast fashion is where cheap, trendy clothing comes in and out of style. Some factories employ workers to work ridiculous hours, often 14 hours plus a day, for very little money and also in really bad working conditions. Some factories also employ child labour. A lot of textiles are unsustainable, so the process in which these clothing go through to be produced takes up a lot of resources and a lot of energy. Low quality items don't have a very good longevity, which means they don't have a very long life. Because the consumer cannot use them anymore, they then get thrown into landfill. But because the textiles are made from a non-biodegradable material such as nylon, polyester or acrylic, they're pretty much going to be around forever. And actually some brands do burn their old stock instead of donating because it claims to ruin their image. Apparently 5% of all landfill space is textiles, and 80% of clothing produced will eventually end up in landfills. I was so shocked to find out that 60% of today's clothing contains polyester. When these clothes are washed, microplastics shed off the clothing and into the waterways, which eventually leads up into the oceans. These microplastics are tiny, tiny, tiny. When they reach the ocean, they're absorbing toxins, and the plankton are eating the microplastics. And then obviously the fish are eating the plankton, and humans are also eating the fish. So it's just absorbing into everyone's bodies. And harmful chemicals like dyes used in the production of clothing will eventually end up in the environment, polluting the waterways and the oceans. There are, however, some amazing materials used for clothing nowadays, like hemp, linen and bamboo. They're sustainable, natural and cause the least amount of harm for the planet. However, they do come at a price, so if you're like me and you don't want to spend a whole load of money on these products, then thrift shopping and charity shopping is the way forward. So I hope that's helped explain to you why we no longer support fast fashion and the plastic industry, and why we choose to support charity shops instead, which is actually where I'm heading now. The weather in England is so random at the moment. So it's July, it's meant to be summer. This morning I woke up, it was raining, now the sun's trying to come out but it's super windy and it's kind of cold. I didn't wear a coat. I used to think that charity shops were all smelly and full of old people's clothes. And yes, some still are, but there are places like my first charity shop that I'm visiting today, Trade. This charity shop is full of trendy, fashionable items from high-end brands. They're an amazing organisation doing incredible things, and it's always full of people because it's right in the heart of Camden Town. thrift shopping day isn't going to plan. I actually got sidetracked, went food shopping instead. So now I've got loads of food, really heavy, weighing me down. Actually, it's also started to rain, so I'm gonna head back home, drop off all this food stuff, and then come back out with a coat on. The great thing is, where we're living, it's only a 5-minute walk, so it doesn't take me long to go and drop things off and head back out again. I've just put all of my shopping away, so I'm gonna head back out and finish going around all the charity shops. So you know I said I was gonna get a coat when I went back home. Didn't get a coat, I'm regretting it. It's starting to rain a lot, but I'm just gonna run to the charity shop, it's not far away. I spent the next hour in several different charity shops just having a look around, and what stood out to me the most was how varied the items are that they're selling. So there's things for babies up to older generation, there's household items, things for your bedroom, things for your kitchen, shoes, clothes, accessories. There's just a whole variation of things for everybody. Anyway, I've returned home now and have completely exploded everything onto the bed, so the room is no longer very tidy. What I wanted to say is that I only buy things that I need, so I don't buy out of want and just for sake of buying things. I still like to keep my wardrobe as minimalist as possible and only buy the things that I absolutely need. So I'm going to show you guys what I have purchased today. So I purchased these jeans, and yes, I know they're not very flattering, but they are super comfortable, and actually they were only £2. Yes, £2 for these jeans. It's crazy. I know they're not the most beautifulest thing, but for work I have to wear jeans on every shift because it's part of the uniform, so I like to go and get charity shop jeans that I can wear at work. Don't really care about getting all dirty and horrible, but I need something that's really comfortable, and these are, so I'm not really bothered about what they look like as much, just as long as they're comfortable. And actually I've just looked at the label and they're Zara, which is amazing, for £2. Oh my goodness, it's such a bargain. Next up is this cardigan. I've been wanting a cardigan for a really long time and I could never find one in charity shops until today, so I found this one in trade. It actually has like this weird little hood, but I don't think I'll wear the hood. But I actually just really like the cardigan and the pattern. It's really baggy, really light, and it will keep me nice and warm when the winter's here. I got this cardigan for £11 and it originally came from H&M. My next purchase was this crop top. Well, I don't know if it's a crop top or not. I've never actually bought a top like this before, and I saw it and I thought I'd just try it on. I really love it. It's so comfortable. I think it suits me really well, and yeah, I just love it. How much did I get this on for? This top is actually also from Zara and it cost me £8 in the charity shop. And my last purchase was the cheapest purchase. It was actually with the jeans in the last to buy section of a charity shop. I'm not going to tell you how much it cost just yet, but I actually saw this quite a while ago in the same charity shop and it was still really cheap. And I was like, oh, should I get it, should I not? And I didn't get it in the end. It's so soft, it's really baggy. I just absolutely love this jumper. And yeah, guess how much it was? £1. Can you believe it? So nice. So anyway, yeah, that's my video all done for the day. I'm really glad you stuck to the end and watched this with me, and if you have any questions or you want to know more about fast fashion and why we should all be shopping in charity shops and thrift shops, second-hand shops, then maybe you can do some research online. There's also other YouTubers that do amazing videos all about it. They have loads of really good information where they've researched and got their facts from lots of lots of different websites. Someone I've recently just found is Kristen Leo, I think that's how you say her name. She's really amazing, really easy to watch, and she makes it really easy to understand about the fast fashion. So definitely go and check her out, do your own research, and yeah, get shopping in charity shops instead of in normal high street shops. I think that's all I've got to say. Also guys, remember to subscribe if you're not already and ring that bell notification. It really helps us out. Yeah, I really hope you just enjoyed coming around with me to the charity shops today. Anyway, I'll see you in the next video guys.